Bungie, as everyone keeps saying, is one of the worst, most incompetent, activist woke companies in gaming history. But thankfully, soon Sony is gonna own them because, well, Bungie decided it's a good idea to make a deal with the devil. And soon, the company that makes missiles that are really good at turning people into meat slushies is gonna own them. And honestly, that's a good thing. But in any case, a Bungie with their absolute desperation and stupidity, because Marathon can't save them at this point, okay? Even if people were hyped about Marathon, even though most people are obviously very, very disgusted and absolutely appalled by Marathon's existence and what it represents in the gaming industry, I mean, Bungie just keep making it worse. Now they're stealing from people.
Someone sent me this. It's
But
interesting.
I think that's not even the first time Bungie has been accused of stealing. I think they have a history with this. Or maybe that's another AAA company. Maybe that's all of them.
The Marathon Alpha release recently and its environments are covered with assets lifted from the poster designs I made in 2017. Bungie, of course, is not obligated to hire me when making a game that draws overwhelmingly from the same design language I have refined the last decade, but clearly my work was good enough to pillage for ideas and plaster all over their game without pay or attribution. Oh. Wait,
Oh.
I don't have the resources nor the energy to spare to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email. In 10 years, I've never made a consistent income from this work, and I'm tired of designers from huge companies moonboarding and parasiting my designs while I struggle to make a living. So, hold on. Which one is his design? Is it the...
Wait, is this even true? Because making... I don't know what any of this is supposed to be, honestly be, but, you know, what the fuck?
one here on the left? It's the yellow one here, right? It's hard for me to know, like, unless you've got like timestamps on when you created this. Link in the bottom left. Wait, hold on. Let's go take a look at this link. Yeah, this was posted September 28, 2017. So he's saying this was also posted 2017. This is one of the logos here. And he's saying that this logo inside of the game. Okay, yeah. See, so he's got these right here, these icons. God, dog, there's no way this is in game. There's no way. This is so
Wait, that's the same.
Dude, that's crazy. Hold on.
Okay, the triangles, that's one thing, but this... That is absolutely a copy paste.
Okay, so look at these. I need to, here's the thing. I need to pull up footage because, like, y'all remember when Paul Tassi photoshopped and Hive runes inside of Destiny and baited
Well, Paul Tassi is a journalist, so, you know, cheating is kind of his thing.
us? There's ways you can make things look legit. Here's the thing. I don't know. I don't think this guy did it, but I just need to make sure. The point is, you could bait anyone. But this was a post put out 2017. So right here.
Do the pixels align? Do the pixels align?
So hold on. Posted September 28, 2017. Look at these icons. There's a lot of similarities. All right.
I mean, there's not a lot of similarities. It's blatantly the same thing.
Literally my logo. Okay. Yeah. So he's saying literally his logo. Okay. And then this logo right here turned upside down.
Yeah, this is not unique. This logo has existed before, okay?
This one right here, 28. Yeah, some more of his logo there. Then right here, hold on. There's this image, okay?
What
so
is
this was
though?
part of the ARG. Remember the ARG images that were being thrown out? Let me pull this
No.
up real quick. Yeah, look, this is the image right here that was posted. This was posted back in 2017 as well. And I know there's like some of you are like, what's the big deal? Well, anyone stealing anybody's shit is a big deal. Number two, it's an even bigger.
True, by the way, and especially when it's a multi-million, well, at this point, $1 million company. Bungie's probably not even worth... Bungie's not worth shit nowadays, okay? It is what it is. Someone needs to tell you the truth. Bungie is not worth pennies on the dollar any longer. But I don't know about this, because this type of art style has existed for a long time, okay?
Bigger deal if you're a $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a big deal. Now, this one right here, the style is the same. No, actually, there's a lot that's the same here. That's a lot the same here. You could definitely say some major inspiration.
No, I would not attribute this to inspiration, okay?
Was pulled from this guy. You could definitely see it. There's no way I cannot see it, guys. This one right here is more concerned.
I mean, okay, the fact that this is literally the goddamn same, honestly, That's concerning.
Concerning to me because it seems like straight up copy pasta here on this. Look at this strip right here. This strip right here just seems straight up copied. It's concerning, man. It's concerning, and it doesn't bode well for the whole red.
By the way, Bungie lawsuit just got interesting. The fuck is this? Anyway, dude, imagine someone at Bungie is just a fan of that guy, and so they do a little Easter egg, and now all of this shit is happening because of an Easter egg. Imagine that's the case, by the way. That would be hilarious.
War campaign lawsuit, which I don't really know what's gonna happen with all that. You know what I mean? That guy could be full of shit. We'll see. So, cross whose
Oh
side are
wait,
you
no, that's the lawsuit about the the stolen stuff, which is also hilarious. Bungie deserves to burn.
on? The person who's in the right here side is who side I'm on. You know, if somebody is the one who put in a lot of fucking work and that's their inspiration, they should be compensated for it. And look, we had this. Bungie's had this issue before in the past. Chad, who was the artist Bungie reached out to and got paid? There was an artist Bungie had to reach out to and pay. And look, here's the reality. I don't know who made these designs at Bungie. You know what I mean? Bungie could just remove it. The ARG though they can't. That ARG is already out. So you could definitely say there was heavy inspiration from this. You could try to say no, you didn't get any inspiration from it. Maybe you could. In my opinion, pay the guy. That's my opinion. Reach out to him or give him a job.
I mean, if someone showed me just this, I would say, no, this is not unique in the slightest. People have done this before. This is, again, not unique in the slightest, okay? Nothing about this is unique, interesting, or anything. But, I mean, when you come... If Bungie stole other things, they might as well just stole all of this. It's that simple, okay? When someone steals one thing, they're probably stealing other things. That's how it is, okay? It starts with a pencil in your workplace.
Obviously, if you actually did use his work to give him a job. No, I wouldn't say it's Joe Cross's fault. You know, I don't know. But I mean, like, you don't have just one artist. You got your artist and you got tons of people that work under them. I will say this. This is what I think. You could have all types of people on a team and there's a lot of pressure for you to stand out. And sometimes you're like, hey, you come across some shit that looks really, really good and you want to make a splash and there might be some copy pasta right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not theft. I'm not saying it.
Listen, if I was an artist, I would be stealing other people's things. Reacting is not stealing. Well, actually, it's more stealing than anything, but who cares? Okay, that's a joke, YouTube.
It's not wrong. Of course.
But actually, no, it's just a joke. Doesn't even matter for YouTube here.
It's wrong. I'm just saying that I think that happens in a lot of places, like a lot of industries, dude. The pressure is on. People are trying to stand out, and then eventually they'll resort to doing some crazy shit to do it. You know what I mean? I think the chevrons are a stretch. The other two are sus, if real. Yeah, the chevrons are. The double up though, and then like this right here. You know what I mean? There's no like bevel, no nothing. All right. So say that's a stretch. Okay. This one right here though. This one right here, where that's why this is the one that's gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah, this is
one
the
right
one.
Here.
This
my
is
graphic
insane.
designers in here, my folks that are. This is your industry. You looking at the information you see here, plagiarism, clear cut to you guys, plagiarism, 100%, absolutely. Well, Bungie better get ready to break out that wallet, man. You know, look, I got thumbnail artists too. Obviously, we're not pushing out $1 million games or anything like that. But to be honest with you, if someone approached us and said, hey, listen, your thumbnails are stealing and ripping all of my shit, all of your ideas are coming from me, two things would have to occur. One, we would have to compensate them in some way. And then two, we would have to let go of our thumbnail artists. There's just no other way. You know what I mean? There's just no other way. If he's stealing from that guy, who's to say he's not going to steal from another one? Look at the screenshots I got from Gordon's from the alpha. The design is in game. This is from the alpha. It's in game. Oh my God, it is. It's right there. Rep. Bungie, y'all better pay this guy. That's all I can say, man. To keep this from blowing up, I would get out ahead of this, immediately message the guy, and make shit happen. You know what I mean? I haven't had the name that good. Wondering the graphic designer is a graphic designer at all. You can add this to a collection.
Oh, shit. This is also stolen if this is from the guy.
Damn. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
They haven't even hit the name that good. Wondering if the graphic designer is a... If the graphic designer is a graphic designer at all, you can add this to the collection.
This is... Jesus Christ, dude. So we were covering the plagiarizing stuff earlier. We went into, you know, looking at this as fairly as we possibly could. But this right here, guys. Posted right here from...
I mean, again, it's not like this is the first time Bungie steals from a company. And you can say this happens all the time, and it probably does happen a lot, but the fact that the fact that Bungie gets caught 2 times red-handed and other AAA companies don't is kind of wild, you know?
From Elaine. They haven't even hid the name that good. Wonder if the graphic designer is a graphic designer at all. You can add this to a collection. So you see the original picture here.
By the way, this is insane. If I was a graphics artist and I didn't want this, you know what I would do? Uh, Open GIMP, because that's what I use because I'm poor. Take this, circle it or, whatever. Click, delete, pivot tool, get this color, paste in the white spot with the appropriate color. There you go.
Here, right? You can literally see the words. And then right here, it's God dog it, dude. This is a disaster, fellas. I like, again, we went into this being like, look, let's be fair about this. Hey, maybe, especially with all the stuff going on with the Red War campaign, Curse of Osiris, and that lawsuit, it can't be any more obvious. This is bad. Can I just say, guys, Marathon is a PR nightmare. I don't know. I mean, Bungie.
It doesn't matter that Marathon is a PR nightmare. What matters is the fact that Marathon is just shit. It's androgynous, non-binary looking trash.
Thing that coincides with Destiny. And look, this is me not like, look, every now and then we doomsday posts, right? Let's just be frank with you. We doomsday posts. We mess around, right? This is bad. This is just really bad. I don't really know, like, because this is the kind of thing, the game's not even out yet. Now you've got already the narrative is you got a game that's undercooked. Now you got a game that's not gonna that people are associating with Concord 2.0, whatever. But then it was like, but then Arc Raiders rolled out. So it's like Arc Raiders was already
still don't know anything about Arc Raiders though.
A good looking game to begin with, made so even more when compared directly to Marathon. And so everybody's like, the dialogue here is there's no way Marathon's going to be able to compete against other extraction shooters, not even the established ones, much less the new ones that are coming out. And then now you've got straight up copy pasta happening here. I mean, this is straight up plagiarism. There's no other way to talk about it. There's no other way to see it. So Joseph Cross right here, who is the franchise art director for Marathon. So lucky to have work with Kurapa Hosk from close to the beginning of Marathon's visual development, identities, custom, topography, ARG, campaigns, and much more. So the guy from Sweden, we're a brand and design agency and we inspire progress. Oh my God. So did these guys steal the design? I think that's what's going on here. So this thing could have been outsourced to this.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Sweden again stealing shit. Wasn't there actually a story about Sweden stealing something in gaming like a month ago or something? God damn. Okay, listen. There's a reason Sweden deserves grenade crime, okay?
Kerpa.
It's a joke, YouTube. It's a joke. That's horrible, I guess.
Because this is not the original account that posted up those images. I know Joe Cross follows the artist too, yes, but this is Joe Cross back on May the 5th, so 10 days ago, essentially shouting out this Kerpa Hosk. Does Bungie get caught having to pay or do the contract? Look, dude, I don't know. This isn't the first time Bungie has been in this situation, and that's the messed up part about all of this. Sweatcicle actually just put out a tweet on this. They stole the Ace of Spades Nerf gun art before and played stupid. They've done it again and will continue to do it unless there is actual legal remedy.
Oh yeah. There was it was a gun. They stole a gun design before also.
From this disgusting behavior from corporate Bungie. Here's the thing, man. This has got to be stopped. This one, I mean, I can't remember the Ace of Spades Nerf gun thing, but
I do.
Was it like a direct 1-to-1 on that one too? They actually ended up.
Yes, pretty much. It was just a basic pistol.
Did they end up paying that guy? Oh, yeah. This was the Ace of Spades.
Don't remember.
Hey, Bungie help Destiny.
Yeah, this is the thing. Yes, a revolver, not just a gun.
Game. So the Nerf Ace of Spades directly lifts a commission I did in 2015. This is not similar or a coincidence. You can see my same brush strokes and scratch smudges. Oh, yeah, dude. This was... So if I remember this correctly, yeah, Tofu Bunny. This was the Ace of Spades.
Bro, this is so crazy that they just do this. It's like... The working environment in Bungie must be one of the most cataclysmic things that has ever been seen in human history. This is why the game is just so bad. This is why the new player experience is please delete the game now because it just hates you. Okay? Because I mean, if you this can't happen. This can't happen multiple times. Like no one at Bungie probably gives a shit because they know that all of them are gonna get fired the moment Sony gets them. Okay.
Fade situation here. Mine. Okay. And you see the brush strokes, literally the logos here. There are some changes here and there. Yeah. If I remember correctly, they did end up paying this artist. But yeah, it's rough, man. So right here, even Tofu says, I don't blame Bungie, TBH. This is contracted people lifting some.
Oh, look at that flag. Okay. Well, all of them are just some kind of fucking artists, aren't they? It's insanity. Okay.
Obscure work I did
More reasons to disrespect artists on a general basis.
in 2015. But yeah, feels like a punch to the gut.
More reason to dislike everything about their opinions.
I've been playing this game for a decade, and this just sucks. They're going to throw Kerpla hosts under the bus. I don't know, man. I don't know.
They can't throw them under the bus. Because if that company did it and they stole it, still doesn't matter. Because Bungie has to have quality control, even if they outsource work. They have to have quality control. They need to double check. They need to triple check. They're probably not doing any of that, though.
Where the designs came from. Here's what I do know. This in square, this person right here, this individual, that was their stuff. All their images right here that they posted, the original images, were images that dated back to 2017, guys. I don't know how Sony feels about this, Burning Vikings. It's not a good look. It's definitely not a
Sony's probably pretty excited because that makes it easier to get Bungie.
look you want from your studio that you spent $3.6 billion for. You know what I mean? You want to see original works. And these images right here dating back to 2017, this individual, this is their work, 1000%. And they need to be compensated. I don't even know. Like, I don't know how much has been paid to the other guy that Joe Cross was given credits to. But brother, yoink that, divert that. There's nothing wrong with getting inspired by creative arts, but you always got to take care of those artists and reward them somehow. Dude, that's
That's like an Alana Pierce take, except for the taking care part.
this is not
Maybe Bungie is hiring Alana Pierce to do the stuff.
inspiration here, guys. This is copy pasting this shit. Like, look. I'm with you guys on like a lot of things, and like I could be like, well, look at this. The text is still here. It's still here. Control C, Control V. The numbers. 2017, this was out, dude. And like, hold up. Like, why even copy and paste this? What does this have anything to do with anything? Like, hold on. Like, you just suddenly were just like, damn. I mean, this is like a last minute project kind of thing. You're like, I got nothing to put on this map. I'm just gonna put
I mean, when your art direction for Marathon is we don't have an art direction, this is kind of a good solution, honestly.
this here. You know what I mean? Like, what? This is not inspiration. This is the meme of, yeah, you can copy a Homer and just, you make it a little different. This is just straight up, just, there's no other way to put it. And if it is, whoever the case is, it really doesn't matter. It's Bungie now. It's their mess. And it's a terrible, terrible look for Marathon. Because this is going to be the conversation. This is going to be the main topic at hand all the way leading up to Marathon. First, it was, is Marathon capable? Can Bungie make a good game?
That's so sweet and innocent. No one who understood things was thinking, is Bungie gonna make something good? No one. It was over.
Can they make an extraction shooter? Then it would divert it from that to, nah, man, it ain't going to be good. It's going to be dead on arrival. And now it's dead on arrival, and they still aren't. Oh, my God, dude.
You gotta give it to Bungie. They're really good at making things worse.
Dude, somebody's got to do, like, who catches this, guys? Someone at companies have to catch this kind of shit, right? Like, hold on. Like,
And by the way, should be someone who has to cross-reference check the internet and shit to see if they can't find this. But again, Bungie probably doesn't have that person employed.
could you not reverse image search? I know you can't reverse image search everything, but could you not reverse image search some stuff and see what it pulls up? You reverse image search this, and then it pulls up this from fucking 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Hot damn. Is this worse than the Concord? The thing is, it's like, thank God pre-orders aren't available.
Yes, it's worse than Concord. Because Concord was a disaster, but it was by literally no one. Still managed to cost 400 million, which is hilarious. The Concord story is absolutely just fantastic, okay? But This is by an established AAA developer studio that specializes in shooters. So, is this worse than Concord? The answer is 1,000,000,000% without a question. Hell yes.
Because people be refunding right now. It's not a good look. And the sooner Bungie gets out ahead of this and approaches the right people, this being this person right here, I would just give them a job. I would just be like, hey, listen, and get with the, if they got the outsource artwork from the company out of Sweden, be like, look, where did your images come from? You know what I mean? Get to the bottom of that. Straight up terminate them. And literally, and at this point, it's like, how much can this person even do for Marathon? Compensate them. Then compensate them what you.
I mean, the people at Sweden are going to respond, but first prayer break, I guess. It is what it is. Anyway, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was Uts the Cross. Bye bye.